What's up, creativity coders? I am back again with another video, and this is a lazy video. As you can see, I'm still laying down in bed, so feeling a little under the weather, but I have been wanting to make a new video for a while now, so I'm gonna get into it today with a video continuing our sketchbook tour. So we're going to be doing that today, and I'm going to be explaining some of the mediums that I use because I didn't really explain them in the last video, so let's do that. Also, just to recap the stuff that I did from the last video, I'm going to tell you the mediums I use that I didn't really tell you about in the last video from the pictures that I already showed you, so let's do that as well. So this one is Luffy, this is Pen. This one is for My Hero Academia, I believe, and this is Pen. Pen detailing, as I said, my sketchbook is ripped right there, so don't mind that. I'm going to be speeding through this. Obito. Pen. Solo leveling. Pen. Scenery. Pencil. No pen detailing for that. Wish I could speak English. Let's move on. Pencil. It's just some short drawings of Miles Morales. As I said, I'm going to be speeding through this, so let's go. Hisoka. Pen. Mix of pen and pencil. Pencil under base with a pen overlay. Not too much detailing. Ken Kaneki. Pen. Not too much detailing. Kurapika. Pen. And I believe a little bit of red marker for the eyes, but not entirely sure. Frollo. Pen. Definitely use pen for that one, and also a little bit of actual ashes from something for the ash detailing. Pen and marker. My collab of Gojo could have been done better, but it's what I had, so there we go. Marker. Nobara from JJK. Pencil. And that is from the anime Kuroko's Basketball. Kokushibo from Demon Slayer. That was marker. Pencil. It was just a simple pencil drawing. Nothing too special about it. Marker. It was just a random drawing I did one day. It's not anybody in particular. And pencil for my Ellie collab. This one I really like with the detailing and whatnot, and I see that we're going through some lag. Hopefully that'll go away. So yes, now we will be moving on into the new images that I made in my sketchbook, so we can go through some of those. So we are going to continue with that. So this next one that I made is a painting of Tanjiro Kamado. I made this starting with pencil, but I believe I finished it off with just some simple paints I had put up in my drawer. So that's this one. And this is why I need a new sketchbook, because I would love to continue doing these and do more little drawings that I would like to do just on the go. So we'll be trying to get another one as well. My next one is Broly, not really sure how you pronounce it. Just know that I made it for my brother. As I said, I make a lot of animes for my brother, so just keep that in mind when I'm bringing them up within my videos. And this one was done in pencil, all pencil. Love the detailing on that one, kind of mixed with the paint from the Tanjiro Kamado one, so there's kind of some paint on that from there. Pencil, this is Goku. And I did do that one with just straight pencil, just like the one before it. This is S Death. She was one of my favorite characters from Akame ga Kill, so I did a few drawings of her, but this one is one I did in my sketchbook, and it is all pencil. And that was the first time I had got anime detailing right regarding body details, so I was actually pretty proud of myself for that. So let's give it up. Moving on to the next. This one was not good regarding detailing or anything else really. I really just kind of made it just for fun, so don't judge it too hard. That one was done with just marker and pencil, and we will go on to the next. This is a paper of hands that I tried to make. They're not really that good and they don't really have that much form, but it's just something I did in my sketchbook, so I'll be showing it to you guys. And these are done in pencil. Trying to get the angles right on this while you're trying to lay down is a lot, but we're going to try to keep going with it and see what we can get done for this video, so follow along with me. This one was not really great at detailing either, but I'm going to add it because it is part of the sketchbook. Also see that we're having some lag again, hope that goes away. But this one is from JJK as well, and it was done with marker and pencil. As I said, not really good for the detailing, but it's a part of the sketchbook tour, so we're gonna add it in. This is one that was made with pen and pencil, so it is also from the game Little Nightmares, so that is what this one will be. Now, mind you, I absolutely loved Little Nightmares. It was a very good game, and if I could replay it, erase it from my mind and replay it, I definitely would. Very good franchise that they made up, and I would definitely replay them if I could, so that's that. This one I don't really know how to pronounce his name, so forgive me if it's wrong, but another one that I did for my brother, this one was done in pencil. So that is that one. We'll be moving on to the next. This is one that I did in pen. It's supposed to be the detailing of the front of a apartment complex kind of thing. I have tried to deal with all kinds of things within art, so building, people, anime, landscapes, all of that kind of stuff. I never really have a limit on what it is that I'll draw, so I did this, and this is as best as I could get it. This is pen. Still working on detailing for houses, so I can start to get better at that, and everything can kind of start coming together as a whole for a bigger piece that I could make someday in the future. So, moving on. This is a pencil drawing that I did for Megumi and Sakuna. This is just classical pen and marker, I believe, done with a pencil underlay. They're all done with a pencil underlay just to get the sketch out first, and then they're overlaid with the marker and any other detailing that I want to add. So that's this one. I like the detailing on that, but definitely could have probably added more. But moving on to the next. This next one is going to be of an angel that I randomly made from Pinterest. Could have probably done better on detailing, but this one is Pin. And as I said, guys, I know I am just kind of racing through these. I'm hoping that you'll be able to hear me because my microphone is not connected because I needed to connect something else so I'd be able to have enough storage to post this. So it doesn't lag in a bunch of the areas of the video. So I'm hoping that you guys are able to keep up with me within this and that we're able to look at some more of these in my sketchbook that we can get done today. So yeah. The next one is from the movie Pan's Labyrinth. I'm not sure if that's a very common movie. I absolutely loved it with the way that it was set up and in the time era that it was in. I appreciated it a lot as a work of movie art. So I'm hoping that you guys, if you can recognize Pan's Labyrinth, that this one will be good to you. This one was done in pen and a little bit of shadowing from pencil for the detailing. And if you haven't seen Pan's Labyrinth, he is from the scene of when there was this girl and she went down into his lair and ate one of his grapes. So, if you know, you know. This is something I did for, I believe, George Floyd. There was someone who ended up passing from police violence, I believe, and I made this, and it is made out of pen and pencil detailing. I hope that's a good angle for you guys to be able to see it. As I said, getting the angle is not that great, but I am not really in a position to be sitting up right now, so I'm going to move on to the next. This next one is a couple of fashion pieces that I made. I slowly started getting into pieces of fashion on Pinterest, like just dresses and shirts and stuff like that, so I wanted to test my hand at it and see if I was any good. And these are all pen and charcoal detailing. So So as I said, those were the ones that I made for fashion that were of pin detailing. So now moving on to the next. The next one that I have is a woman in a kimono with a fan. I tried to get a little bit of glitter detailing in there, but it looks like some of the glitter has come off at this point because the glue didn't stick the way that it was supposed to naturally. But yeah, so that is this one. Trying to keep it straight for you guys so you can see it. But that is pin detailing and glitter. And here's a couple more of my fashion pieces that I made. Some of them are done with a little bit of coloring pencil if they have color, but if not, it is still pen and pencil that I use as the mediums. And I really like those. I thought that they were really cool. These are some other ones that I did. Classical pencil and pen as we keep moving within the sketchbook. These are some other of the fashion ones that I did. Looks like that was done with some red marker for the Vogue one and some yellow for the blonde hair detailing. For the next one, we have another piece from one of my favorite movies. It is called Corpse Bride. I think majority of people in the world have probably seen this movie, but this one is done in pencil and charcoaling detail. Very fun to do, and would definitely try to make another version of them one day. Now, for my last piece, I will make this my last one. Um, this one is a piece that I tried to attempt one day to try and see if I could get into some more detailing on paper, and it is supposed to be the Last Supper with Jesus as the centerpiece, and it is just a basic drawing. It is made out of, I believe, pencil detailing and coloring pencils. So hope you guys will enjoy this last one. Try to get it as straight as I possibly can for you guys, so you can see it. Feel like I'm taking it the wrong way. But yes, so that will be my last one for you guys today. I tried to make something, even though I am feeling a bit under the weather, because I have been wanting to make a new YouTube video and get some more of my art out there to you guys so you can watch them. So thank you if you have joined today, and I will be seeing you in my next video to continue the sketchbook tour. Thank you and bye.